And did the upload the other day, and I was talking about contrast. I was talking about there's so much information in contrast. And for me to expound on that a little bit, to give you some understanding, think about it like this. You can go through things in life, right? And you go through so much pain, or you might have a circumstance. Matter of fact, I'll give you an example. A friend of mine called me earlier. We was talking. He was telling me how he knew about a brother that was real dynamic in the history, and he had a great heart, and he loved to share the knowledge. And he was saying where he lived at in New York, in our old neighborhood. He was saying that you could have just walked up to his house and he would have let you in, and he would have, build with you, gave you knowledge. He would have gave you books or whatever. And he was like, damn, if I didn't know he was so close to where we was, I would have went to go see him. I'm like, damn, for real? So he was like, damn, some powerful shit. And I was young back then. So I was like, let me teach you something. And I was like, for the most part, the things that we went through and we had passion for, that we wanted people to solidify in our life when we were younger, and we didn't have that, all that passion and that understanding that we had for that circumstance being correct. We didn't have it because we knew it better than the individuals who would have gave it to us at that time. So because we had it and it was solidified in us the way it should have been, we was able to carry it through to this time. So when that circumstance come from other people that need us in that right, we can have that understanding to serve the purpose for them. And that's when anything you do in life, that's contrast, because ultimately you're living the one aspect, but that becomes your integrity. And sometimes it can blind you. It can blind you from the fact to where you can use that same experience to satisfy someone else who has lack thereof. This is what I mean by its knowledge and contrast. So much knowledge and contrast. And there's other circumstances that I could tally on and give you different examples that touch bases to, it might even just blow your mind. But these are things that I look into, and I actually look to see them when they need to be addressed in that aspect. Contrast is powerful, but don't let contrast blind you. Don't let the things in your life that should have happened be the reason why you don't change. Don't let the things in your life that should have happened be a blame. Don't let it keep you in your mind and be blind to where you believe you have to point the finger and you never grow, when the opportunity to satisfy the things that didn't happen for you might be right in front of you. You already know the vibes. NAGA.